see how you turn it on.
Green Party, vote for what you believe in, vote 1.
All of the evidence suggests that there won't be any one single party with an overall majority, so the smaller parties are going to be more important than ever. And with just a handful of Green MPs, we can make a real difference, standing up for issues that none of the other parties are, whether that's challenging spending £100 billion on replacing Trident nuclear weapons, or bringing rail back into public ownership, or having real ambitious policies to tackle the climate crisis.
Yes, I often get asked, am I going to be as good as Caroline Lucas? You know, if I can be half as good as her, then it's worth voting Green.
I think she's made a massive difference. Just look at what, for example, Conservative parties have done this week in reaction to what Caroline's been doing with their bill and the momentum it's building. They said they're going to freeze fares for the next 4 years.
And Caroline epitomises that desire to force change through the system.
Caroline laid before Parliament the NHS bill, and it's a really important bill which would put the NHS back as a public service, publicly provided and publicly accountable.
Well, we're fielding more candidates than ever before this time around, and of course we've had the green surge in our membership, so we're over 60,000 members now in the party. And I'm just really excited that we've got some fantastic candidates out there. Take Darren Hall. He's worked with community groups for many years. He's very articulate. He's really well known in the city because he was instrumental in the campaign to make Bristol the European Green Capital.
We have to tackle the housing crisis. There are thousands of people applying for every affordable home.
I would certainly want to continue the fight against the austerity policies that we've seen from all of the main parties, really. And one of the things that concerns me most, for example, is the way in which those cuts are hurting people on housing benefit, in which people are literally losing their homes.
We have to acknowledge the size of the climate change problem and start to tackle it today.
I'd want to see a rollout of proper insulation in everyone's homes so that we can get people's fuel bills down, we can get climate emissions down, we can create hundreds of thousands of jobs.
More and more I've heard people saying, no, I'm going to vote with my heart, because unless you start that process, things will never change.
I would say that the only wasted vote is a vote for something you don't believe in.
If you want change, what you have to do is vote for it. So on the 7th of May, vote Green for the common good.